Survival of the fittest, kill or be killed. There are a lot of times when we have to fight for our food. Luckily, a lot of that's not now. But there are some strange food fights, and I'm going to talk about one of them. It's where parents are taking food right from the children, whether they want it or not. There are times when our children are having to watch as our parents eat their food. And that syndrome is called human garbage disposal syndrome. It's where we as parents see our children may or may not finish the rest of their food, but instead of doing this, which is throwing the remainders away, and of course the trash can down disposal that's attached to your sink, we end up pouring it down our own throats instead because you feel like you shouldn't waste anything. And then you feel like this guy, bloated, greedy. It happens. There are times when we do have to have something, but we don't have to have this feeling where we're just picking off of their plates. If we are loading our plates correctly and eating what we need, as well as loading their plates with what we know they're going to eat, then there's no reason to have to eat from our children's plates. We don't have to be that disposal, taking in what they left behind. There shouldn't be anything. We have to look at ourselves. We have to do this in-depth conversation with ourselves to stop eating what's left behind. We have to tell ourselves, I won't eat from someone else's plate. Give the children what they need to receive their necessary vitamins and minerals and nothing more. That way you will not be tempted to eat anything that's sitting on their plate and thus finding yourself pigging out on the trash, so to speak. When you feed the children properly, you're really helping yourself. So when you actually put the amount that's appropriate to your child or to your husband or what have you on their plates, they're more than likely to finish everything, which rids the temptation of you wanting to finish it off. A lot of times, it is easy to just get up and scrape it into the sink or into the trash can, but there are a lot of times, and I can admit to it as well, when this was the disposal, and we don't want to do that. When you take away that temptation by giving them the right amounts that's necessary for that person, then you don't have that concern. You don't have that desire, that want, that breaking of the rules, so to speak. So this helps you to not want to eat off of their plate, and it keeps them from wasting anything. The rest of the food can go into the container, to go into the refrigerator, or whatever it is that you need to do. The most important thing is that you don't eat it. Find ways, creative ways from other people, other ideas that help you to not eat off of someone else's plate. It helped me because I found myself doing that, especially if we had like chicken tenders night or whatever. Back when I ate a lot of chicken, my son would, leave a tender or two here or even a half one. And I just reach over easily. It's hardly anything. It's not a lot of calories or anything, and I would eat it. But the thing is, it all adds up in the end. And you don't want to make that a habit, because it's hard to get rid of, and it can add up. Let's just leave it at that. So the other thing I wanted to say is that I actually went this Saturday here at home and to my Weight Watchers meeting, and it really turned out to be great. I had a wonderful full time, and here I am with my mom. I talked her into rejoining Weight Watchers with me. She has a little, I have a lot more to lose. But more than anything, my leader right here, her name is Denise. She lost 176 pounds. She's so sweet and a wonderful inspiration, and somebody I know I can relate to. So here we go. Remember that if you have a road trip or any kind of trip coming up, you can lose weight, and also do your best to not be the human disposal. I hope you guys have enjoyed this clip, and I apologize for it taking so long, but be happy and be healthy. See you next time.